I have a would you rather for this week.
Oh,
hot. I have a would you rather, and I feel like it's gonna be very controversial because
every single one is
it's a player that both of you guys like. That some of the names that you're gonna probably put him over are names that are gonna receive a what the hell. So we're gonna get into it. This is
because we know ball.
This is would you rather,
dude? I'm seeing your hands are sweaty.
My hands are as smooth as it gets.
This is would you rather Kyler Murray edition.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna
First
say yes
name up: Dak Prescott,
Kyler Murray,
Tua Tagovailoa,
Kyler Murray,
Kyler.
So you're a Tua guy, so this not a debate for you.
It's Kyler Murray. I understand that Kyler Murray's in a different class.
But you think Tua's MVP candidate though,
and Kyler Murray is as well.
Okay, so Derek Carr,
Kyler Murray,
Matthew Stafford, Russell Wilson,
Russ.
Trevor Lawrence. Moving forward,
Kyler Murray.
This is a projection.
No, this is Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
So you don't think Trevor Lawrence has any chance to be better than Kyler Murray long term?
Kyler Murray.
I'm not going off of just the 2022 season. I'm going off of going like next 3-4 years.
He's not going to be better
Lawrence
than
versus Kyler.
Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray has one of the best arms in the league.
Lamar Jackson.
Kyler Murray.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Get ready. That's a minimum 1,800 comments. This guy doesn't know ball.
Talking to you.
So what's your reasoning behind Kyler over Lamar?
How many times do I have to say a thing like this? Because every single time we speak about Lamar and Kyler, I say the exact same thing. So here we go for the 18th time. I believe Kyler Murray is a significantly better passer than Lamar Jackson. Rushing the football, without a doubt, Lamar is the best mobile quarterback in the National Football League. But at a close second is Kyler Murray. This guy, Kyler Murray, on top of being efficient with the ball, rushing with his rushing abilities and getting into the end zone and rushing for yards as well, he's one of the most pinpoint accurate quarterbacks in the NFL, which is why it's not a question for me going Kyler Murray.
And while I do agree that Kyler's a better thrower than Lamar Jackson, things I like more about Lamar are more intangible, right? I think Lamar is one of the best leaders in the league.
Yeah, he's a better leader.
I think he generally, you could see how upset he gets when he has a bad play, and he's improved every single year as a passer. I think that continues because he cares. He puts in the work in the offseason. He's there working out with Rashad Bateman. I've seen and Antonio Brown for whatever that's worth.
Lamar's the boy, for
so
sure.
Exactly.
That's why the intangibles do it.
And listen, 100% agree with that. That assessment with intangibles and Lamar Jackson, he's the king of intangibles because he is one of the most hardworking individuals in the National Football League. And I don't want to get it misconstrued that I'm an anti-Lamar guy.
Yeah, you're pro Lamar.
I'm a fan of Lamar Jackson in his game. I just would rather Kyler Murray because I understand that in this day and age, you need a quarterback that can sling the rock and be mobile as well. And Kyler Murray is definitely better at passing.
Bonus name, Joe Burrow.
Kyler Murray.
I also would take Kyler Murray.
Over Joe Burrow?
I would.
Kyler Murray.
Man, I can't get on board with that. How dare you guys?
I think I had Joe Burrow over Kyler on my list, though.
You did, for sure.
The disrespect you two
I'm taking
towards
Joe
Burrow is ridiculous.
I actually did take Joe Burrow in our top 10 list, but going forward, which is right, this is projections, 100%.
I'm taking Joe Burrow.
Wait, so you think going forward, Kyler's better than Joe?
Yes.
I need Joe Burrow in the TikTok, not the Kyler.
Okay. You'll get that. You'll get that wish granted.
Which is crazy because I didn't get the Devin Booker in the last Would You Rather, but whatever.
That was down later in the video.
I know, but I came out and said, I was like, listen.
Yeah, no, that was 3 minutes after.
But it was the very next name.
No, it was 3 minutes after.
Trust me, it was the very next name. You can just trust that, all right? Just lock it.
I was editing it.
I watched.
Real quick,
I know.
And I live it.
Out of those names you mentioned, who are you taking Kyler over?
I know, this guy never answers the question either.
I'm curious.
He just likes to sit back there and be like, you what?
Let's us get all the
So you want me to
thousands.
So okay, so now it's my turn to say who would I rather have. Okay, well, Tua is not a discussion. Kyler's better than him.
Yes.
I'd actually rather have Dak Prescott than Kyler.
You're nuts.
I'd rather have Dak. What
does he do better than Kyler?
I just love Dak's intangibles better.
What does he do better
and
than
he
him
can
on
read
the
the middle of
football
the field better than Kyler Murray.
He is stuck on this middle of the field thing over that post you sent us on Instagram or whatever it was.
It's a real thing.
All right,
it's a real thing.
Just go to the next guy.
Okay, so I'd rather have Dak than Kyler. I'd rather have Stafford than Kyler, Russell than Kyler, Lamar than Kyler. And if we're going long term,
you're just glossing over that.
Okay, so we'll just start from the beginning. We'll start from the top.
No, you don't have to. Lamar Jackson, why over Kyler?
Because I think when you say Kyler's a significantly better passer, I don't agree with that I don't think he's significantly better.
He is.
I think he's accurate at some parts of the field.
Throwing the ball deep downfield, he's accurate.
But we just saw Lamar Jackson have his best passing season, and he won an MVP.
And he had 16 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
Not only that,
no disrespect to him.
Kyler Murray is one of those guys that the offense is schemed up for him in a way to hide a lot of his deficiencies. So when he faces better elite defenses, they expose that.
So what's his deficiency?
Okay,
Is Kyler
reading
Murray
the
John
middle
Moran?
of the field.
So that's it?
That's a big thing.
And bro, I really don't. I'm not thinking too much about that.
Kyler Murray is great at the deep ball. But most of his stuff is stuff outside. He passes the ball outside the numbers a lot because it's not that he can't read defenses. It's that he can't see over the lineman when throwing it over the middle of the field. That's why Cliff has to scheme up a lot of rollouts for him and a lot of stuff outside.
Also,
outside the
You're
numbers.
saying
No.
he throws more outside the pocket, not outside the numbers.
Outside the numbers and the pocket, but
It's
it's
also
mostly
because
due
his
to the
offensive
movement.
line's not
and
good.
And also the thing with Kyler is that everything seems to be a broken hero play that he has to make.
His offensive line's not good.
The best quarterbacks can make those hero plays, but the best quarterbacks also are the ones that are able to stay in the pocket and make those tight window throws. And Kyler is not able to see over his offensive lineman. The reason why he struggled so much in that Rams playoff game is because they took the outside out,
and because he had no one to get the ball to.
There were so many plays. Kyler could have made a play, but didn't make a play because he doesn't look at the middle of the field. That's part of the reason why Cliff struggles to scheme up an offense that doesn't get bland towards the end of the season because it's limited for Kyler. That's why I wouldn't take Kyler over a lot of these guys because I don't think those limitations apply to a guy like Dak Prescott.
So it's because he's 5'11".
It's because he can't see over his offensive lineman, and that's a big thing.
We've seen short quarterbacks succeed.
We've seen one in Russell Wilson and Drew Brees.
Yeah. But
And Kyler Murray has been
he
excellent.
has been fantastic.
He's been fantastic.
Excellent,
But when you
yes.
watch the film, these are some things that pop out that
Listen,
are
Kyler
alive.
and Lamar are
and I
neck
think
and
it's
neck.
fine.
They're neck and neck.
But that's why I'm taking Lamar. I think Lamar, it's not really a debate between like who's a better runner. Like you might think it's close, but
No, it's
Lamar.
not.
Okay, Lamar clears him in that.
Absolutely. We're talking about the greatest mobile quarterback in the history
What you're
of the
talking
game.
about, Lamar is a significantly better leader, and Lamar isn't this bad passer. He just hasn't had elite tier options.
He's not a bad passer. He's just not on Kyler's level at all.
He is on Kyler's level.
Lamar's
Passing the
also
football, no.
We just mentioned third highest ADOT in the league. He's pushing the ball down
I mean,
the field. which could
you
come into
say
effect
that,
with
you
his
say
completion
that,
percentage.
but Kyler Murray has yet to have a season where he's had better passing numbers than Lamar did in 2019.
Is that correct?
That is correct. In terms
Probably.
from an efficiency standpoint,
He was unanimous.
He
MVP.
had more.
definitely beat
He
him
had
in
more
completion.
yards.
Beat him in completion
in
percentage, not touchdowns.
In
no,
2020,
Kyler
he
Murray
had
probably had more
yards.
passing yards, but I'm talking about in totality. Lamar Jackson had one of the most efficient passing seasons in NFL history.
Yeah, he had like a 9% touchdown percentage, which is
For sure.
ridiculous.
He
Kyler
had an
Murray has
amazing year.
never been hasn't done that yet, and I don't think he will do that.
Kyler had what, 3,800 passing yards and 800 rushing with like 10 touchdowns.
You want to look up Kyler or look up Lamar?
Yes.
That doesn't, but he's never had a season like Lamar.
I'm just saying
that's
that
unanimous
season's
MVP.
ridiculous. 3,900 yards, excuse me.
And that unanimous MVP wasn't just because Lamar
Yeah, he only
had
had
1,000 yards
3,100.
rushing.
Lamar had 3,100 in 2019.
Yeah, 3,900. And this past season, 3,787.
And how many passing touchdowns that year, Joel?
36.
Yeah, 36.
Kyler hasn't had that yet.
He had 39, 26, 12 INTs, which is, you'd like to bring that down a little bit. And rushing the football, he had 819 yards and 11 touchdowns.
You said Kyler had 39?
3,900.
Oh, I thought you said 39 touchdowns.
No.
I mean, yeah.
In total, he might have had
Lamar
that.
1,200 yards.
And then Kyler Murray's completion percentage is also so high because he throws a lot of short concepts.
But then again, we're talking about that's not really a thing to me because when he throws the ball down the field, it's right on the money. So
But
really,
there,
who cares?
he can't throw in the middle of the field. He struggles in that area. That's his biggest deficiency as a quarterback right now. That right there.
Listen, with Hollywood Brown, we'll see what happens.
No, that's a better fit for him. Yeah, for sure. But we'll like you said, we'll see what happens. I'm not this big Kyler guy, and I don't.
unfortunate 'cause
And
Kyler's really good.
Kyler's him.
no, he's really good, but he's never going to be in that tier. He's never going to be in Joe Burrow. He's never going to be on Joe Burrow's
We were talking about Kyler Murray being the MVP of the league 6 weeks, 7 weeks into
He's
the
never going to
season.
be on Joe Burrow's level.
Never?
Never.
That's a
He's never going to be
casual
on
take.
Joe Burrow's level. So,
Kyler?
yeah, never. Absolutely not.
Statistically, he'll be there. I don't know if he's gonna.
So let me recap the names though. Let me recap the names for you. So, would you rather? This is This is my would I rather with Kyler Murray. I'm taking Dak over Kyler, Kyler over Tua, Kyler over Derek Carr, Stafford over Kyler, Wilson over Kyler, Lawrence over Kyler long term for sure.
Oh my god!
And Lamar Jackson over Kyler and Joe Burrow over Kyler. That's not even a debate.
Trevor
That's
Lawrence,
not even a debate.
I understand the coach and everything goes into it. He had a historically bad rookie season. This isn't just like it was iffy, whatever. Like it was historically bad.
I know. And trust me, look, I was just like you, but I did my research this past week and I watched a lot of film this past week. And I'm getting ready to say some stuff about Trevor Lawrence that I frankly feel good about.
I don't think it's gonna be terrible.
I'm pretty
Definitely
high
not
on
gonna
him
be
as
as
well.
bad as
I frankly
past
feel good
season,
about.
But I see him. Yeah, I mean, like Derek Carr type of tier.